What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing all right. Just doing a live video, keeping it going. Give me a few seconds, everybody. I'm just setting up the chat here real quick. Sorry, I gotta admit I'm not doing too good. I'm not gonna go into any explanation. I'm just not doing good. But thank you guys for viewing. I'm gonna try to feel better during the stream. I realized you know, I gotta stay focused. I'm sorry. I'm hoping a Barks root beer helps, but honestly, I'm not too sure anymore, man. I think there's something wrong with me mentally, and it's bugging the crap out of me. Like, man, I'm defensive about everything. I'm angry, and it just sucks. It's nothing related to the YouTube title, by the way. It's just, I guess when there's something wrong with you, you just kind of you just have to accept it, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm hungry. I already ate. But anyway, we're gonna I'm just trying not to feel any shittier than I already do. But that will not be easy. I'm gonna try not to feel shitty, but I just feel crappy, man. I wish I could be a normal human being sometimes. I wish I had the ability to find some joy in things. But my God, man, I am deep down a very angry person. I don't know if I care anymore. I think the thing is, man, I don't even go on social media. I mean, I do have to, with this show, it's become kind of a news show or whatever, but I have Chat GPT come through the news. It's okay. Whew. But yeah, Danger says take mushrooms. That isn't. I think that's a bad call, buddy. It's not a good call. I do feel like drinking right now, though. I'm trying not to spend any money, but I'm tempted to go get some cheap ass freaking beer. So something. My whole life, a lot of my life, I've been told that sometimes I just make people uncomfortable. Maybe there's just something about me. I don't know if it's the autism. I have an autistic face. I'll admit it. But the word uncomfortable, that's a word I've heard quite often in my life. And every time I've heard it, it's like, you make me uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Maybe it's a trigger word for me. I'm trying to figure this out. What makes, I think I just hate hearing the word uncomfortable. Because, even when I've done nothing wrong in life, somehow I make people uncomfortable. And I don't think I care anymore. If I'm just gonna make people uncomfortable, people in my life uncomfortable, I just, maybe I should have nobody in my life. I've considered that. Maybe I should just have nobody in my life. Maybe I should just not talk to anybody. I think that might be the case. That might be what I have to do. I don't want to take drastic measures, and I'm not going to go into why I'm feeling this way. But like I can't be a functional human being, man. And I can't be a functional human being. Christian, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm Canadian. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. But I'm just going to focus on doing this show. Even if I have to do it monotone. Even if there's zero enthusiasm behind my voice. I'll do it. I don't think I can right now. I know it's... I'm pissed off beyond measure, though. Just been angry and defensive about everything. Yeah, maybe, you know, I don't know. Maybe I think it's just, maybe I should just check myself into a mental asylum. I've actually considered that too. That's something I probably should consider is actually, yeah, I think, it's clearly there's just no point. You know, there's just no point. What is the point? Yeah. It's bad when you make everybody in your life uncomfortable, right? You almost get to the point where you don't want to have friends and you don't want to even talk to your family. I've gotten to that point. I've actually gotten to that real point where I am really just tempted to just throw my life away. Just go to a mental hospital and try to get some sort of psych eval. Because clearly I can't make it as a person. I get fired from my job. I'm on edge. I've been on edge this whole time since I've been fired. I can't be a functional human being. I'm angry. I'm frustrated, man. Anyway, let's just get to the stupid frickin' show. Yeah, I'm aware I'm breaking down live on stream. I don't give a shit. I've been so used to having to be defensive. This last week and a half, or it's been agonizing. It's been a very difficult. It's been a very difficult time. Once I'm done with this stream, though, I'm going to take a very long walk. I don't know how late the liquor store's open, but think I'm gonna. You know what? I think I'm tempted to go down and to the local convenience store and just get an IPA. I'm so upset right now, man. Yeah, I think drinking sounds a lot better. I'm not saying that I should cover my feelings in alcohol, but everybody else seems to cover how they feel with other things, like with weed, and maybe I should make an exception for myself. Danger, I'll try to seek spirituality, bro. I'll try. I think spirituality requires that you have a soul, and I don't know at this point if I really got one. I just am not sure anymore. And if I got one, it's a broken one. Because I can't be a normal person. I can't do it. I thought I was ready to do the stream, but I'm just very upset. I'm angry. I'm still angry. I'm still seething. Yeah, maybe I'm still in shock. Maybe I'm still in a, I feel like I'm just, surprisingly, I'm doing well. It's a very big disruption to my life, and it just threw off a few plans, But anyway, let's get to this government thing. I want a government shutdown. We'll talk about this, and I'm done talking about how angry I am. So it looks like, based on this C-SPAN report, the House narrowly passed a short-term continuing resolution to keep agencies funded into late November. The vote was 217 to 212. Hours later, the Senate blocked that House CR. It needed 60 votes and also failed to advance a slimmer Democratic alternative, leaving no active vehicle to avert the lapse. I don't think it has, but there's a countdown time. So, and then there's sticking points that include Democratic demands around healthcare, funding, ACA, Medicaid, and resistance to GOP add-ons, like added security funding and proposed rescissions. While Republicans argue that CR simply buys time at current levels, bottom line, both sides are dug in. Calendar's brutal. Current funding expires at 12:01 a.m. Tuesday, October 1st, start of fiscal year 2026, with the Senate not slated for heavy action again until late next week. The risk of a lapse is elevated. What a shutdown means, practical effects overall. Shutdown is a lapse in appropriations, expected functions, protecting life and property, national security, certain benefit disbursements continue. Many other operations pause, and hundreds of thousands of employees are furloughed of work without pay until Congress acts. So agencies follow pre-filled contingency plans reviewed by OMB. Plans estimate how fast they wind down, which roles are expected, and when staff return. Circular A11 requires updated plans every odd-numbered year, so agencies refresh them in 2025. Examples are HHS and DOJ post detailing playbooks on which program staff continue during a funding lapse and how quickly they ramp down and back up. Why this CR failed, the policy friction. Healthcare / affordability. Democrats want protections, extensions tied to ACA and Medicaid affordability. They say the House CR is silent or leans on earlier cuts. Republicans counter that a clean, short timer is the only passable option now. Add-ons and offsets. The House version paired stopgap funding with additional security money and other changes that Democrats labeled partisan GOP leaders framed them as necessary and modest. You guys able to hear me already? Let me know if you guys are having any trouble hearing me at all. But if you are, just let me know. Process and timing with only a fraction of full year appropriations done. Both chambers tried quick patches. Neither version cleared the Senate 60 vote bar. Another few things, a couple key dates and scenarios to watch. September 29th through 30th, watch for any new bipartisan CR text that can get 60 votes in the Senate and then sprint through the House. If nothing passes by Monday, September 30th. Agencies begin shutdown protocols. If shutdown begins October 1st, expect immediate agency communications. Implementing contingency plans. Expected services continue. Pay is delayed until payback is enacted, as Congress is done in past shutdowns. I'm good. I don't feel like doing anything right now. You know, maybe it would be, I don't know. No, I gotta stick to what I'm doing. Ignore everybody. Best thing I could do is ignore everybody right now. So overall, I mean, that's just the kind of the rundown. So the question is, what does this mean for the general markets? You know, what's up, Ultra Fire? I should probably respond to my buddies. But yeah, oh no, it's not even the algorithm, man. I'm just very depressed. After I'm done with this live stream, man, I'm gonna go get a beer. I'm gonna get like an IPA or something, man, and I feel every emotion right now. It's disturbing. I can't describe it. I feel anger, um, frustration. Um, they're just all kind of boiling to the surface, and something just activated it a little bit earlier. Something activated it. So I'm just so I feel like a mental patient right now for sure. Um, normally I don't drink when I'm this upset, but I don't think I care anymore. I really don't care anymore. I just don't care. I am trying not to spend too much money, so I am trying to use coins instead. So I think there we go. Good, good. Yeah, I figure I gotta get rid of some quarters anyway. So if I'm gonna spend money on a beer, I might as well. Yeah, I got enough to get a couple IPAs. Let's see. Let's see. Probably just get one IPA or just a cheap beer. IPA sounds kind of good right now. I think I just, At least when I'm doing this show, I don't have to be around anybody. You know, you guys are watching me, obviously, but I'm not actually talking to you guys. Like I'm actually, um, my buddy was wanting to invite me out, but just I just don't have it within me to be social right now. I might, I think I might get like. Part of me's tempted just to go to the liquor store. I wonder how late that one liquor store is open. How late is the liquor near open? Oh, nice. They close at 8. That's not bad. Yeah, once I'm done with the stream, I might just walk somewhere. Maybe I think I'll just go to Fast Mart. Yeah, I think it was definitely kind of a mistake for me to even do this live stream. I thought I could handle just not being in. Yeah, no, Ultra Fire. I think the problem is I'm the issue. I can't help but be angry. I just am angry. I snap. You know, luckily, luckily I'm not a violent person, or else I probably would have been in jail by now, right? But I tend to say things that put me in a position. Not all the time. Usually, I can hold myself pretty well, but I can't help but just be angry. And it's pretty weird. Yeah, well, I need to do this. This show, honestly, is been bringing in the money, and I could do this show. But I think, what's funny? I don't think I've even really drank since I've been fired, and I've been so on edge, so on edge. I can't even think straight. Somebody even looks at me the wrong way. I'm right now. I'm just, it's messed up. And this is why, like, maybe my parents are right. Maybe my dad was right. Maybe I deserve to be in a fucking mental hospital. I don't know, dude. Pisses me off. I make everybody in my life uncomfortable, man. It's just not right. I don't think it's good for anybody to be around me right now, specifically. Only in very small bursts. This is why I'm going down to the Fast Mart. I take these coins because if I'm going to spend money on alcohol, I'm going to use spared chain. I already look like a bum anyway, so it's but yeah, I got my coinage. I'm just gonna say they're bitcoins for my click coin. I'm not. Here's the thing, Ultrafire. I'm not in my own head. I think I'm starting to realize what I need to realize. Maybe, just maybe, I am. Maybe I am a piece of garbage. I don't know. But I will tell you one thing though. I actually wouldn't mind actually drinking some alcohol right now. It sounds like the right thing to do. Probably isn't. But maybe I'll be able to do these live streams a little bit better. Hopefully. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it might actually help out? Loosen me up a little bit? Loosen my goose up? So I'm telling you, man, I need a miracle right now. Jax Cab says, Garza, cheer up, Buttercup. You have a good soul. Trust your gut. Do you? I appreciate that, Jax Cab. Thank you. Ultrafire says, you're definitely not a piece of garbage, Trump. I do feel like it, man. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail. I got very snappy earlier and very defensive. And don't worry, Michael Donaldson, I'm not. Just something happened today and I realized that maybe some time alone would actually help. You know what I mean? You know, doing this show, obviously, I still am spending time alone. I mean, I'm talking to you guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm talking to you guys, but like, I think if I had a little alcohol in my system, that would actually probably make me feel just a bit better. Normally, I would say alcohol's, but my instincts tell me that it would probably help me out. Because I feel rotten, man. I just don't feel. I don't feel that good. Yeah. Yeah, booze does help. I'll I'll see you guys in a second. All right. Okay. I'm back. All right. Oh, finish the show. Finish it the right way. Figure it just seems my life hasn't really been going the way I wanted to go. So I was like, well, might as well drink. You know, when I was, since I've been acting sober, I don't know if anything's really working out for me. Maybe this is the. It's not a cure by any means, but it's No, they don't sell hard liquor at the Fast Mart, but I just decided this is strong. IPAs are pretty strong, man. These are pretty nice too. Um, so yeah, the show's still happening. You know, maybe I should play some chess on chess.com. That's actually a good idea. You guys think I could beat some random people as well? Chess.com, man. Oh, I just got a couple IPAs. I just yeah, I figured, you know what? That actually does sound kind of nice. Just challenge random people, you know? See how many people I could challenge. Challenge sent, and then I wonder how many challenges it lets you do. Or if I could do like a multiple. Yeah, hold on. Bag is pissing me off. Look, truth is, I'm pretty angry, and yeah, I know I'm young. Blah blah blah. I get that. I feel that, and yeah, I'm gonna feel whatever way I need to feel at this point. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people playing chess right now. It looks like. Yeah. I could have my boy Tyler come over, but I think, you know what? Playing some chess might do me some good. You know, when I was younger, I really enjoyed this game. As I've gotten older, I still enjoy it a little bit. But yeah, still fun to play. Let's see. I want to force the knight to think a little bit differently. What do you guys think? You think it's a good move? It's a good move. Yeah, might as well play some chess. Takes my mind off of things. That's a good move. I'll take it. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just seeing how many people want to play. Um, I'm not gonna lie, man. I wish I wasn't so damn angry. I should play a rapid game. Okay, so I got like several simultaneous games. I'm probably gonna lose most of these. So I sent the challenge. Hmm. Heck yeah, my division, I'm trash. There we go. Yeah, if you just go to chess.com, man, it's pretty dope. My buddy Jake got me into chess, into the chess doc. Well, I got into chess when I was really young. Well, not really young, but like when I was in high school, basically. Um, I had a little bit of a passing interest in chess when I was a little older. I don't really know how to challenge people to a rapid game, but it is interesting. Oh, here we go. Rapid game. Nice. You guys might see me lose pretty early. This will be fun, though. Heck yeah. Hmm. Competitive chess is pretty fun now that I think about it. I think I already kind of got a game plan going. My playing style's kind of weird, so I might be making this guy a little bit miserable. I don't play an orthodox game. Did I lose a piece? No, I didn't. He's trying to get into my bussy, though. Oh, dude, I think I'm going to kick some ass. Heck yeah. Try to make this guy surrender. I'm playing a dangerous game, folks. I'm playing a dangerous game. Oh, boy. All right, I'm actually milking the clock a little bit. Oh. It's a sloppy game of chess I'm playing, man. Sloppy game, brothers. Hmm. Give me a few moments, you guys. Oh, this is gonna be very down to the wire. This is a down to the wire game. My move's got to be quick. It's down to the wire, you guys. I got like a minute and 16 left on the clock. Time is a ticking. Fuck. Yeah, every second counts on this right now. Crucial. $12 seconds. Damn, dude. Frick. 8 seconds. Shit. I lost. Oh no, I lost. Oh, I lost on time. Damn it. Damn it. Oh. I had a good run. Honestly, I'm not used to these timed games. It's no excuse, obviously, but that was a good game. Heck yeah. I made a lot of errors. I am not a very. I think I'm a decent chess player, but damn, that was rough. Okay, that was fun. Oh. Hello. Hey, mom. How's it going?
Oh, good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. What's going on?
Oh, not much. We're just gonna do a tailgate party tomorrow. I wanted to let you know at the motorsports thing for the completeness.
Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, what time you guys thinking you doing that?
We're gonna probably go down about 2 o'clock. We're gonna put the old Corvette in it and do a tailgate party. So everybody just brings some snacks like we've done before, and set up a table. And then we're also gonna celebrate Rachel and Myra's birthday.
Oh, that sounds cool. Heck yeah, and it's just gonna be at the usual spot, the Can-Am place.
Yeah, 101 Motorsports. Yep.
Oh, okay. Is it not called the Can-Am spot anymore or something? Or
I guess it's not because think Karen had made a comment about when we were at the music on the bay. They said something about Can Am. She's like, it's not Can Am anymore. I'm like, okay, no, don't call it Can Am anymore. So it's 101 Motorsports.
yeah. Oh, that sounds good. Okay.
Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know in case you felt like coming down and watching the crew do the tailgate party.
Yeah, I'll join for a bit for sure. That sounds fun.
Yeah, bring a chair or something.
Yeah, and I'll see how I'm feeling. I mean, I probably won't stay like super long or anything. I'll just probably stop by to hang out for a bit. Yeah, I'll bring a chair and stuff. That sounds good.
Yeah. You feeling okay? See how you're feeling?
Yeah, see how I'm feeling. You know,
Okay.
just
Doing all right?
not really. I mean, I've been here and there, but you know, been making a lot of money doing YouTube and stuff. This is still kind of because it wasn't even that long ago. It was basically it's been almost a week and a half since I got fired officially for. Yeah, it feels like it, but it actually hasn't been. It was basically my official time was like the firing date was the 9th of September, and then so it really hasn't been that long. It's only like 9 days, but yeah, yeah, I don't know. I've just been doing a lot of live streaming on YouTube and getting super chats and stuff, which has actually been making me a lot more money than I anticipated, even faster. So I've just been doing DoorDash on the side. And, yeah, I filed for unemployment. Chances are I'm going to get it. So that's the best part about it. I've just been, kind of like doing the bare minimum requirements so that way I get the, weekly paychecks, kind of mooching off the system for a bit. Yeah. So that's why I'm just, doing the live stream stuff. Today was one of those days where I actually, because Brittany and I were, driving around and we were looking at some turkeys and stuff like that. That were in the local neighborhoods in North Bend. And this lady came out of the door or whatever and said, like, you're making the people here uncomfortable or whatever. I just didn't like the way she said it. Brittany was, she's agreeable. And then she said, I'm sorry. And then I immediately said, I'm not. And the lady got pissed and uh, kind of got pissed. And we eventually just kind of didn't admit I was kind of a jackass. But yeah, I've just been pretty angry in general. And honestly, I hate it when somebody says, "Joe, you're making me uncomfortable." It's like, ugh, I've heard that my whole life. It's just like you're just kind of, I don't know. I got angry and yeah, I've just been filled with nothing but hate and vitriol. So I've been trying not to be around anybody like at all. So it's just been kind of. I mean, also, yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, and honestly, today I've honestly been doing good for the most part, but today was just like it's just I have setback. It's just I don't know. It's like I'm doing well when I do well when I'm alone, when I'm getting shit done. Then I can't be social. It's just like fuck my autistic brain. Like it's fucking gay. I honestly hate the fact that I'm. Oh, I definitely got Asperger's syndrome. It makes sense. I fucking hyperfixate on things. I'm overly analytical. It makes perfect sense. I pass. Yeah, but like not at the level that I am. It's definitely if there's one thing that kind of a psychiatrist should write about, he was right about the Asperger's syndrome. At least it's Asperger's. It could have been way worse for me. Asperger's I could still pass as a functioning adult until I have like a mental breakdown or like a mental. But like it's just like I don't know. I just and then Brittany didn't feel that great after I lashed out at the lady and stuff like that. She was uncomfortable and I was like I just can't. And I just told her I was like look it's just I understand her just go home it's fine I don't care like I love you I told her I love her it's just like I clearly am not doing anything right now so I just give up is what I told her but I told her I told her it's just like I don't know and so my buddies even invited me out to his place I was like no I got stuff to do. So I got shit to take care of. back as I could be. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like nobody's really playing at the moment. Well, that's all right. Okay, so what else are we gonna focus on here? There is a beauty to how much of a fluctuation can happen in the markets. And there could be a real advantage if you think about it. When, like, depending on how long the government shutdown happens, that could cause a panic for some institutional investors, even though a lot of these companies can stand on their own. You know what I mean? Like, these are good companies. They don't need government intervention. Yeah, it's something. I will say this though, if a government shutdown happens for a while, may affect the Bitcoin markets a bit, the crypto markets, as it should, because Bitcoin, crypto, as I always say, crypto is grifto. It's one of the big battle cries of this channel, man. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing that tomorrow's another day. I need to fix today to make tomorrow better. You know, as much as I appreciate the sentiment, if I can't make my today better, then what the hell's the point? Well, I'll figure something out. Day's not over yet, brother. Day ain't over yet. But I will say that at the end of the day, the stock market, I don't think gets really all that negatively affected by a government shutdown. If anything, I think it's the crypto markets that are going to be affected negatively because I think a lot of the people who get on crypto, they typically rely on government funding of some kind because it's only retail investors who get into crypto. Very little institutional interest is in crypto unless it's betting against it. Yeah, national parks closing down during that time, it makes sense. Um, national parks are ran on the federal level, so yeah. I think because of the importance of everything, I think I don't know if a government shutdown's really imminent. I mean, it is imminent, but I think they're going to find a way to pass through something. But then again, they may find a way to stop everything. Maybe that'll happen, man. I don't know. Um, well, I'm not going to end on a loss. That felt like crash. I'm going to play that again. I'm going to play some chess again. Truth be told, I should not have lost. I should have found a way to win that game. I just felt like garbage, man. Do I think my mussy can win this game? Or is it just a bussy? Yeah, trying to figure something out, man. Put him in a bind, man. Oh, maybe. Maybe he put me in a bind. Uh-oh. It's getting down to the wire, folks. It's a tie ball game right now. That was a dumb move on my end. That might have been the dumbest move of the night. Well, that is it for me. I better surrender. So I got nothing left in the tank. How do you surrender? I'm resigning. Good game. You earned that victory, buddy. Yeah. These guys are good. I'm not good at quick chess. I do take a little longer with my moves. It's tough to get used to timed chess because I do like to go through all the different variables. But yeah, it's fun playing a little bit of chess from time to time. Get it? But thank you all for checking out the show. I really appreciate it. We're just kind of doing a whatever show at this point. If you want your super chat questions answered, I'll do my best to answer them, of course. And Most Toast is asking, when are most dividends paid out? Yeah. It depends on the company. Most companies pay a dividend every quarter. Most publicly traded companies, at least, not all, but the ones that have good cash flows tend to pay a dividend to the shareholders. We got Coca-Cola as a good example. They pay a quarterly. If you want an example of one that pays monthly, I particularly like Realty Income. They're pretty good. But no, I really do. I really am a big fan of just investing in a whole bunch of different ETFs and individual stocks. You name it, man. Well, most toast is wondering why'd I get fired. Well, I was discriminated against. I was treated like garbage. I didn't like the way management micromanaged me. I didn't like the way my lead talked down to me and used levels of upspeak I thought were ridiculous. I didn't like how I was treated. It was very upsetting. But I'm really shocked that I decided to do a live video, if I'm going to be honest. I am in probably one of the more volatile moods I've ever been in. I just want to be... I just feel levels of violence right now in my soul. And I'm angry. Well, that was exactly it. I eventually told them I didn't like being micromanaged. I didn't like the way I was being treated. I stuck up for myself. I eventually got to the point where I decided to take it up to HR. And then things got even worse. So it was a train wreck. It might have been one of the worst experiences I've ever had. FCR used to be its own entity. Then they merged with T-Tech, which was like doing a deal with the devil. T-Tech is a terrible company. And the more that T-Tech got integrated into the company, the toxic environment got there. But yeah, they were rough. It's been tough. If I'm gonna be honest, it's been tough. Oh, I just basically talked back and said that I didn't agree with certain things, and mainly I had gotten written up for a corrective action. They were just throwing the book at me because I failed to use wellness time. Instead, I used my PTO. But they didn't mention that the wellness time wouldn't be used against me. So if I would have used wellness time, which I had plenty of, none of that would have been used against me. But if you want any more questions answered, you have to give me a freaking super chat, man. I wish I did. I wish I did. You know, I wish, I'll tell you what, Most Toast, I wish I would have snapped. Because they were looking for an excuse to fire me. So, as they were being unprofessional to me, they accused me of what they were being, and I had to deal with that. And they said I was unprofessional. So, there's just been a lot of unknowns, and I don't know. Ultrafire's asking how we doing. Played a little bit of chess. That helped. Got my ass stomped, but that's okay. Mainly because Most Toast, if you want to know why they got rid of me, they got pissed that I narked to HR about them being abusive. And then HR said that there wasn't anything wrong, which is a blatant lie. My team lead in one-on-ones was god-awful to me. I honestly, I shake with rage thinking about how much of a bitch she was to me. And honestly, it was bad. It was real bad. And today, yeah, it's gotten to the point where I just don't really want to be around anybody. I can handle this because I'm not actually around you guys. I'm just sitting on a camera being myself. And Yeah. Yeah, honestly, doing that job broke me. It wasn't the job, it was the management. I could have done the job very, very easily. But the old saying, bad management creates a bad atmosphere, and I just wanted to do my work, and I was doing it well. Random player, I completely see where you're coming from, brother. Yeah, it's just I guess things have just been too easy for me for the last 13 years. Because I when I worked for FCR, it was good. It was ran really well, and they tried their best. And then T Tech bought it out, and that's when it. Anything T Tech touches, though, by the way, just as a heads up, T Tech is a garbage company. Anything that they touch, oof, don't even, man. Don't even. Even if they wanted my ass back there, which they don't, by the way. I don't. I'm pretty sure I'm non-rehireable at this point because of what they accused me of falsely. By the way, false accusations of unprofessionalism. It's ridiculous. T Tech is basically a call center, basically an outsourcing call center, and they have multiple clients. Those clients are basically companies that want T Tech to have their employees outsource the customer support. So I was working for, I was doing outsource work, outsource customer service for a company called Pay with Spire. And so, yeah, T Tech is the company that wrote the checks to me. I did work for a company called, I did the outsourcing for Pay with Spire, so I did their customer support. Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to do DoorDash. I'm doing DoorDash and YouTube and whatever else I got to do. Whatever else I got to do at this point, I'm still going to look for a job, obviously. I got a lot of experience. And here's the thing. My experience is definitely sought after, for sure. And no, and I got no problems there. I know that deep down it's like I just don't know how willing I am to be managed again. You know what I mean? Because after that experience, man, with T Tech, I just wonder how many other rotten companies treat their employees like garbage, like the way they treated me. T Tech is rotten to the core, man. They're not good. They're just not a good company. But yeah, I don't think I should be around anybody at the moment. I think it's good for me to lay low. Well, yeah, well, Rodney, I never talked about politics one single time at work. That's the funny thing. I never pushed any political agenda. I just came into work and I just did the job. Put my head down and I worked. I don't know. Maybe they found out about my YouTube channel. Maybe that's why they discriminated against me. I have no clue. But I'm still pissed about it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just I don't know. I feel stupid, man. I feel stupid, but I know it won't last for long. I feel ugly, but I know I still tough. I look like Sam. Samwise? Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking hilarious, dude. I'm sure somebody's probably thought it. Yeah. Ultrafire says this is the real mother Garza. Let's see. Man, if you stopped drinking and started going to the gym, you could be benching 225 within 6 months. Yeah, well, I appreciate the super chats. Anybody who wants to trash talk me, that's the best way for me to actually read it aloud and acknowledge it. And, you know, Yeah, and I realized I'm not in a good headspace, so I'm tell you what. I'm gonna go play some basketball. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Probably the best thing I could do.